Good evening, everybody. It is January 11th, 2020. Um, it is about 5:52 in the evening. So, I hit a wall. I had a little problem. Um, I want to say it was Wednesday evening. Wednesday evening. I did my 2 miles in the morning. Rocked out. No problem whatsoever. Went about my day, did what I had to do, and somewhere in the course of the day, I want to say about 1 or 2 o'clock, I started to get this little bit of a migraine. I've had them before, had them many times, and it kind of set me back. It hurt just a little bit. It hurt. I think it was the cumulative miles. I just needed sleep. I needed sleep, 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 sleep. Um, I put a lot of pressure on myself, and I know, no doubt in my mind whatsoever, that I don't sleep enough. So, um, with that said, though, uh, the additional energy I was feeling from doing this 1,000 mile challenge definitely kept me motivated and pushing real hard. But so I went a few nights in a row. I wasn't sleeping enough, more than a couple. I never slept enough before, to be honest with you. Um, But with additional energy, I got to cut that back even more. A couple nights where I was doing like 3 hours of sleep and going back to work and staying up late and working on projects and side work and homework and boom, everything. Just trying to get ahead of it. So I hit a wall. Um, Now, that wall, to be honest with you, my original goal was 1,000 mile challenge in a year. Walk it, crawl it, whatever you want to do. It don't really matter to me. That's your business. But the purpose of the challenge is that I really believe that I'll show you as I do it. But the momentum you build and the growth and the health and the mental space and everything else, we're just not living to our full potential. Like across the board, there's so many layers to this. And I figured the best way for talking about it don't mean nothing. But if I just do it, that's something. At least you guys can see that and then take it for what you want. But and I'm hoping to show some pretty outstanding growth during this time. One video at a time. I'll keep giving you updates. But so I had already got my 2.74 miles, 2 3/4 of a mile is what I need daily to hit my challenge. I was a little slow starting my first week, and I didn't get very miles on the board, but very quickly I ramped it up. I started out with my 6, and I hit a wall, and I was in so much pain. Just didn't work out like I wanted it to. And I said, all right, I need to take a couple days to figure out what I'm going to do different. And I did. And I said, all right, let me just do one at a time. Did one, got back, took a break, did one, took a break, did other things in the house, other projects, other homework, other stuff I have to do. And I found that I was able to crush out like 6 miles in that one Sunday, and I was like, whoa, but I feel okay. This is a way better approach for me right now because it's the volume. I need to make sure I get my numbers up there. The rest will come in time. Faster runs, walks, hikes, longer, more endurance, all that will come in time. But if I don't do, I don't grow. So I did that. It worked well. Then I went and did my 3, did my 3, did my 3, did my 3. Got a little bit tired. I only hit 1 because my schedule was super tight. But I went and jumped and did 6 the next Saturday, and it bumped me up to 25 miles. So first week, I did 6 miles. Second week, I did 25 miles. That is a pretty significant improvement. All right. I was a little behind still from what I knew my minimum quota of my 2.74 needed to be. So I pushed it a little more. And I went from 6 to 25 to 30 miles on the third week. Right? Screaming on past where I need to be. I had a super busy week, and I definitely was able to get some miles in, but I only hit, from my 30 miles, I hit 28 again. You know what I'm saying? But I was easily ahead of my goal. I mean, the 2.74. I don't even have to have 90 miles or something, you know. But I found after the first couple of weeks, the first month, I was already at 110 miles, and I only needed to be like, so I was like 20 some miles ahead of schedule. So a phenomenal difference in my life. Like every single aspect of it is better. I sleep better. I feel more rested. I sleep less. I did hit a wall because I pushed it too hard, but I still sleep less. I get up better. I'm just a more pleasant person to be around all day, every single day, no matter what. And some of the people around me, I think, are seeing the reflection and seeing the improvement and the growth and the more ease I go through the day. And I'm hoping I'm having a positive effect on them. We'll see. Just give it time. After I hit that first 100 miles, though, I said, I can do a little better than this. I don't believe I'm at my limit, nowhere near. So how can I dial it up a little bit more? I wanted to get 100 miles. I just wanted my body and my joints and stuff to, before I make big growth spurts, big changes, I want to make sure I get 100 miles in as is, 100 miles as is. So, once my body got used to it, got it as used to it as it's going to in 100 miles, I decided I want to bump it up. And I started doing 4 miles instead of my 3. Again, that's a mile and a quarter more than I need every day, but I want to get ahead of it. I'm worried about me getting sick. Prime example just passed. I had a couple days, I was struggling, so tired. It's just really exhaustion, I think, as a whole. I'm super monitoring my calorie intake. I cut way back on every single little thing. I basically just eat meat, and I think I'm somewhere around 1,000 to 1,500 calories on average every day, and that's it. It's just meat. Sometimes it's chicken, sometimes it's beef, sometimes it's pork, sometimes it's more chicken, more beef, more pork, more steaks, but that's pretty much just 8 eggs. Usually it's about 4 eggs almost every single morning. I've been really good about that. It's a couple of days when I ate 6. There was one day I ate 6 and one day I ate 2. Just depending on what I had going on in my life. I was like, I don't really need it. So that's working well. Now, this week, I hit a wall and felt sick and needed a couple of days because I hadn't slept. But I still got 30.4 miles, which is more miles than I got the whole entire time I've been doing this so far. Out of the whole last month. In just a week. So that's going to take my 110 miles in 30 days up to 120 at least right now. That's what I'm scheduled for, 120 miles. And there's going to be days like today. I did a little different. I went to a park, did a nice little hike. I'm going to post some photos on Instagram, and it felt good. It was awesome. It was amazing. It was a little bit of a change of pace instead of just doing it on a treadmill, but it felt good. So I have some questions I told you guys I was going to answer, and I have all that research already prepared, but I'm going to make a separate video for those other than just my challenge. So tune in. I'm going to do it right after this. I'm going to upload it momentarily, but it's going to be there. And I just want to do it separate. I want to update everybody on the challenge and what happened and where it was at. So make sure you take care of yourselves. Make sure you get some sleep. Got to get some sleep. I'm not sleeping enough. I need to focus on that. But I'm doing good. I'm doing really good. I'm very happy with my results. Even if I only bumped it up like 10 more miles every month or something, every 100 miles or so, I bumped up 10 more miles. I'm going to crush this challenge. I'm going to crush it. So, that's what I do. I'll give you guys updates as much as I can. It's typically every single day. Like I said, I was sick as a dog, so it just didn't work out. But pretty much every day, I'll let you know what's going on. And I'll talk to you again soon. Thank you. God bless.